Welcome back to another episode of the Three Dudes and a Dad podcast. Today we're going to be doing power rankings before week one, giving a little bit of predictions for week one. I mean, we're, 2 days away?
Yep.
Doesn't feel like it. But go into that and then just talk about week one a little bit, maybe some college football talk. How you doing?
Pretty good. Um, yeah, I'm excited for week one. Some good college games this last weekend.
Some letdowns too.
Yeah,
The one everyone was excited for kind of was
Bama.
no, Texas.
That game.
That game was boring.
Yeah, it was kind of boring to watch, but I thought it was a good game.
Didn't like one of your tweets. If Shadur Sanders played like that, he did have a game like that, and everyone was on his ass.
Yeah,
Just like Arch.
well, did you watch that game?
No, I couldn't.
Um, yeah, I don't know. I picked Ohio State to win. I don't remember. Did we talk about college games last weekend?
We talked about it, but we didn't
pick.
I think we picked that game. I think I said Texas and you said Ohio State because I know I would have picked Texas.
Yeah, I don't know. I went 3-0 on top 25 predictions. All underdogs too.
Florida State?
Florida State wasn't ranked.
Oh, okay, my bad. Like top 25 matchups? Okay,
Yeah, the
my
three
bad.
top 25 matchups. That's what I meant. No, I would have picked. I mean, I did pick Bama.
I mean, everyone picked
Yeah.
Bama, except Lee Corso.
Yeah, I should have tailed him. Uh, couldn't get into the DraftKings account Saturday, so I couldn't put any money on it. But did win some money on Miami. So
LSU Clemson. How did you feel about that game?
um, I don't know. LSU looked good. Both defenses look good. Seems like anytime Clemson goes against a SEC school, they just look outmatched. But I think Clemson's a good team, just not elite, I'd say.
Looking just
But
off
I
of
mean,
week,
it's week one.
looking just off of week one, who's QB like for this draft? Who's the
I'd go
QB?
Sellers. Sellers looked great in that game.
I like Sellers, but I think Newsmeyer. I mean, he could be.
Yeah.
He doesn't have the flair like Sellers does, but I don't mean that in a.
Yeah, just look, it kind of depends what you're looking for, but yeah, both those look good. I thought Klubnik looked all right.
Arch didn't. Obviously, everyone knows Arch didn't look very good.
Yeah,
Obviously,
I don't know. I don't really consider.
I'll
him
give him
QB
some
this
leeway.
class, but yeah, I mean, then you go into Ohio State week one, first
Real start,
real
not
start
against
of his career. But I mean, it was Sands too. Sands' first real start.
But he didn't look. It wasn't like he looked.
No, Sand didn't look great, but I don't know. Ohio State was just kind of running all over Texas's defensive line. Texas tried to get back into it, didn't. Kind of the same thing with the Miami game. Notre Dame just kept coming closer and they didn't get into it. But
I'll ask you. 'Cause you're a K State fan, but that was one of the big, almost biggest upsets. What happened? I was at the game.
so I only watched about the first 3 quarters. I mean, first of all, North. I'm not saying it should have been close. I'm not saying we should have lost, but North Dakota's a good football team. Always have been really. I don't know. The offensive line doesn't look great. I think there's a lot of miscommunication going on with the receivers and Avery. I thought Avery's looked good in both games. I know he had a couple
I don't think
could have
Avery
been picks in the last game, but that's a hypothetical world.
for the hype Avery had coming into the year. I don't think he's. Obviously, we're
No,
2 weeks
I agree,
in,
but I mean,
and then I think your defense is very piss poor.
yeah, the secondary.
I think the D line is very piss poor.
Oh, I disagree with that. I think the defensive line has looked great in both games.
I've seen they were
Specifically-
running straight down your throat.
Well, yeah,
Maybe your pass rush
defense
is
looks
good,
great.
but
I mean, we have. I know we played 2 games. So we have 2 guys in the top 3 in sacks. I mean, we have 2 games. I understand, but yeah,
obviously you
I don't
guys
know.
have Army next week, and they just lost to an FCS school, so that should be a two. Again, we thought that about North Dakota. That should be a tune-up game. Army's kind of not.
yeah.
It'll be a good test in your run defense.
I also think. I mean, I think Dylan Edwards is going to be a big part of the game plan, and he's been out for both games basically.
Isn't he doubtful for this week?
Uh, it sounded like that last week, but now I think he's moved to somewhat questionable. And then Kier is probably playing this week.
But will he be
It sounds like he will get some snaps. Not a starter or anything, but he will get some snaps. But I do know some K-State fans were mad about why he didn't play the last 2 games. He's been hurt. I know he suited up last week, but he wasn't playing last week.
I went to the KU game too. We looked. I mean, it's Wagner, but we look good.
I don't think there's much to take away from that one.
The only thing I'll take away is I was really big on Emmanuel Henderson coming into the year.
He looks great.
Transfer from Alabama. I know he didn't play at Alabama, but he looked amazing. And Pickett, he looks great too. But other than that,
Yeah.
kind of what you expect from a Wagner game.
Yeah.
But the Fresno State win looks better though. They blew out Georgia Southern, a D1 school. So
Notre Dame, Miami. I don't know. Miami just looked like the better team the whole game.
there's one dude on that defense that's kind of insane. Did you see the picture? In like his notebook, he had a bunch of like serial killer thing to write.
Oh.
It was kind of like those are the dudes after football. We're like, okay, what are they gonna do?
One of Miami's receivers had one of the best catches I've probably ever
The
seen.
one-handed where he should have been lit up.
Yeah, well, he should have been lit up. If he didn't catch it, it would have been picked in the end zone. That's why he didn't get lit up, because it looked like such an easy pick for the guy behind him. But, yeah, I don't know. Carson Beck did what I expected him to do. I picked up Miami because they have a better quarterback, more experience. I'm personally very high on Carson Beck. I don't think he's an NFL.
I think he'll be a what's his name?
Quinn Ewers,
Georgia.
Stetson Bennett.
Yeah, Stetson Bennett. I think he'll be.
Yeah, I don't think Carson Beck's a true, real NFL prospect, but I think he's a great quarterback.
You kind of mentioned Sellers. Sellers had a.
Yeah, Sellers looked great.
What's the? They have like a 6'7" wide receiver or something. Is it Harbor? Is that who's 6'7"?
Sounds familiar.
I mean, he has 99 yards, so I'm just going off the top receiver of the game.
Yeah, that game was.
Yeah, he's 6'7".
South Carolina started kind of slow. Did you watch the North Carolina TCU game?
Just followed along. I can't watch any games.
I mean, TCU looked great.
Well, I mean, I remember getting a notification on the drive home from downtown, and it was like, this is Bill Belichick's first test. It was 21-14. And then it's 48-14
Yeah,
to check
well,
the app next.
The first drive, it looked like North Carolina was going to dominate them the whole game. I mean,
Wasn't it a 4-minute, 80-yard drive?
It was so easy. I don't know. TCU came out and dominated. I mean, I kind of expected TCU to win that game.
Where was Gio? Did Gio Lopez get benched?
He might have.
Because the other guy, the other guy, Matt M. Johnson, he
Matt
played.
Johnson.
Yeah,
How did he do?
9 for 11, 103 yards, 1 touchdown.
They were in a competition.
Where's Gio Lopez from? South.
Alabama.
That's what I thought.
Max Johnson's been just about everywhere. He's been at LSU.
And there was another dude who committed yesterday. Like he was still in the portal. He committed somewhere. No, I don't know where. But it was a QB. I don't know.
Oh, I seen that.
He did 16 in 6 years.
Yeah.
Which is crazy to me. One more thing I want to talk about is the not the BYU quarterback anymore. Where did he go? The
guy,
dude who got.
Tulane.
Yeah.
Tulane dominated him.
He looked great.
Yeah.
Which is, I mean, he's a walk-on. Obviously, you can't really call him a walk-on. But he looked really good.
Yeah.
Against a Power 4 school of Northwestern.
Another game. What other games did I watch? I did watch Iowa State. Iowa State looked great again. Obviously going against.
Did LJ play?
LJ starts.
Okay.
We
didn't talk about Bama. What's going on? Bama, is it over? Is the reign over, I should say?
I'm kind of interested to see what Florida State looks like. I think Florida State's a lot better this year. Obviously, I don't think Bama could have lost to them, but
I don't think they're going to do what they did last year.
I don't know. Just kind of sucks to see for Alabama. But
Alabama, I mean, you have UL Monroe, and then you have Wisconsin, but then you have Georgia in Georgia to end the month, and that's, I mean, other than that, you have Missouri, and then South Carolina. That'll be a good game. And then other than that, they have okay. Oh my goodness.
I mean, Florida State will start 3-0. Then their first real test is against Miami.
But then it's ACC play. I mean,
yeah,
it's Miami, and then
Yeah.
Who?
Pitt, Wake Forest, Virginia Tech.
Wake Forest almost lost to Kennesaw State.
Yeah. The schedule's not crazy. Yeah, I don't know. Um, yeah, I don't know what to think about Bama. I wouldn't say it's over yet. And, I mean, to be completely honest with you, I didn't like the hire at the time.
It's the Washington guy, right?
Yeah, I don't know why they didn't go find an SEC coach or coordinator. I mean,
They didn't have a coordinator that they could promote. I mean, I was following college football, but it wasn't
at the time,
like I am now.
so the thing with Alabama coordinators is they leave so quick because they get head coach jobs. So I don't really know who they had at the time, but I mean, they could have went and found an SEC coach. Just good. I mean, I think one of the most underrated parts about coaching college football is your recruiting area.
I agree.
DeBoer comes from the West Coast. It's a lot different.
Have you seen the stuff that came out recently? Like the players are up till 2 a.m. in the hotel room before game day. Do you believe that? And if it's true,
I think it.
is it that big of a deal?
I believe it. I don't know if it's that big of a deal. I think it's just easy for stuff to stuff like that to come out after
A loss.
especially against an unranked team when you're a top 10 team. But I do believe it, but I don't think it's that important. Yeah, I don't know. I do think Florida State's a good team, but
One more thing I want to go into before we go into NFL is a little bit of baseball. We talked about baseball last time. We talked about the Royals to end if they had a chance, since we're based in Kansas. 2.5 games out now. Mariners are kind of on not a skid, but they're 5-5 in the last 10. The Rangers, though, they're 9-1 in the last 10. So the Rangers have jumped you guys. So it's now just the Rangers and then the Mariners, and then you're right there. Obviously, the series loss against the White Sox hurts.
yeah, that was pretty bad. Or
Which-
no, I think we ended up winning that series.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah,
Never
we
mind.
lost first.
Either way, that you lost the series.
Yeah, to the Tigers.
And then you have the Angels this week, which isn't too bad. They're a decent team. They might steal one.
Yeah, I don't know. Nothing really changed since the last time we talked. We're still 2.5 games back. We got the Angels now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know the Mariners lost yesterday.
Other than that, a couple things I'm watching.
I think the only thing that's really changed since last week is last week we might have been chasing the Yankees and the Red Sox. Now it's really just the Mariners.
Yeah. I think the big storyline is the top two seeds. Who's going to be the one? Obviously, it doesn't really matter because they both get buys. But
AL or NL?
AL. Tigers have kind of been mediocre, but so have the Blue Jays. So it's really who can not be bad. And in the NL, I mean, the NL East is pretty much guaranteed. Then the NL West is kind of interesting to watch. Padres and Dodgers. Padres are 2.5 games back of the division, with them being on a little bit of a skid. So it's always interesting to see if they turn it around. Who knows? But other than that, the playoffs are basically set over there.
Yeah, I'm looking at the Mariners schedule right now. They're playing the Rays now and the Braves and then the Cardinals.
That's pretty easy.
So yeah, that's not great.
But you guys have like the Angels, and then
Yeah, our
I don't remember
schedule's
who you play
not
next.
crazy. We do have a stretch like 9 games where we play decent teams, but I don't know.
Oh, you guys play the Mariners soon.
Yeah, and don't we play the Rangers soon?
You play the Mariners in 2 weeks, and then let me look at your guys' schedule.
I think we still have another series against the Rangers. Maybe
You have the God.
there's
There's the stretch you were Phillies, Mariners, Blue Jays.
yeah.
I
know.
don't. I don't see the Rangers again.
We performed against the Blue Jays pretty well last series against them.
Yeah, that was also the Sir Anthony Dominguez meltdown series.
Yeah. I don't know. Nothing's really changed since last week. I still doubt we'll make it, but I mean, we're just not making up much ground. I mean, we're not losing ground. So I guess when we go and play the Mariners, that'd be our best opportunity, but I don't know.
The good thing with you guys is like it's not like you're wasting a year. Like for
No.
my team, the Orioles, we
Yeah.
have an extended Gunner, we have an extended Holiday, Rutschman, Westberg. So we're wasting a year of their control. You guys, you extended your guy, so you're not wasting a year of his control. So
Yeah.
you didn't make any big trades at the deadline.
No.
You extended Lugo. I mean, you guys have a
I mean, there's been a lot of injuries this year,
For everybody else.
Yeah. Um, yeah. I don't know if you could chalk it up to a disappointing season, but probably.
Coming off the expectations of last year, I kind of had you guys as an ALCS candidate,
Mm-hmm.
and now it's, you know, can you make the playoffs?
Yeah. I think we finally saw what a lot of the fans thought we needed last off season. I think the coaching staff and GM is probably seeing it now.
What?
Just more hitters,
Oh, yeah, I think you need
specifically
lineup depth.
outfielders. Um,
Obviously,
we traded
you'll
for some
have.
decent guys at the deadline, but those aren't like
I think you guys need to extend
franchise
Yaz.
cornerstone guys. Yeah,
I'm a
Yaz
big
has been
Yastrzemski
great,
guy.
but yeah, just more hitters, which we got some at the deadline, and we've looked better since then.
Who? I mean, free agents.
This offseason,
Yeah.
I think
Oh, Kyle Schwarber.
yeah, there's been talk of him.
Same with Orioles fans. We want him to. Kyle Tucker. I mean, you're not going to spend for that.
No.
But outfielder wise, other than those two, Harrison Bader.
But yeah, I don't know if we
Ooh.
can bring back Yads. I like what Frazier's done. I don't know if yeah, specifically. Everybody else we traded for might just be rentals. Dog.
I like. Yeah, obviously we like Yastrzemski. Other than that, like Garrett Hampson's on the list. Bring him back. Mark Canna, he's on the list.
We've had half of them.
Tommy Pham.
Had him.
But I know you guys need to try. You have Michael, but can Michael play anybody else anywhere else?
He plays short in third.
Okay, well that doesn't help. Never mind then.
But
Okay.
yeah, we just called up Carter Jensen and Caglianone's back.
Yeah, but Carter Jensen won't be. It depends.
He won't play every day.
He can't. If he gets a certain amount of plate appearances, he loses his rookie eligibility.
Yeah,
So he'll stay under that.
I don't know if. Yeah,
And I guarantee they're thinking of that because they called him up at the September.
and then
well.
next week or next year we'll have Reagans and Bubic back healthy. I don't know if Reagans will play again this year.
Depends
It
on.
just depends on where we're at in the standings.
And then I
If
think
we're
for
out
you
of it,
guys,
and don't think we're gonna make it. I just let him sit out. But Reagans and Bubic, but pitching rotation will stay just about the same next year.
you guys need to go bullpen too.
I-
Your bullpen's good, but it's not like
I don't hate our bullpen. I mean, the thing. So next year, one of our starters will be in the bullpen, assuming they come back. More than likely, Lorenzen. Because next year we'd have Waka, Lugo, Reagans, Bubic, and Cameron starting. So
Do you guys have a shutdown lefty?
now?
Yeah.
Estevez.
That's a righty.
Oh, sorry, lefty. Nah, no. Well,
I think you go after Chapman again. Bring him back.
yeah, I don't hate it.
Tim Hill, he's very decent. He's a weird guy. Other than that, I mean, Matt Strom's decent. Hobie Milner's weird.
All right.
All right, let's go into NFL. Or
We should talk about.
2025.
Well, let's talk about Kyle Hamilton extension first.
oh yeah, Kyle Hamilton extended. What was it? 4 years, 100 mil.
Mm-hmm.
Really love it for. I mean, I'm a Ravens fan, so really, really love it. Lock him down for the next 4 years. That probably means we have 3 big free agents: Andrews, Travis Jones, and Owe. One of them is definitely gone. Probably Andrews. Probably both of him and Owe. So Owe's gonna have a 15 sack season, and then outprice him. Probably that's how it usually goes.
Yeah, I mean, I like the extension.
You had to get it done.
Yeah.
The other thing I've seen from it though is Linderbaum. He won't re-sign if he's not over 20 mil, and I don't think we're gonna do that, which is a very interesting thing. So that's a little worrisome.
Yeah, I mean,
But I've also seen
you guys are starting to run into what all good teams eventually run into.
you gotta let some good people go and just draft well. But I've also seen we're expected to extend one more dude before the season, or like right after the season.
Who's up for extension?
Lamar could be an extension candidate. Likely could be an extension candidate. Travis Jones could be an extension candidate. There's a bunch of dudes who could be. Linderbaum, I doubt it's Linderbaum. Other than that, I mean, those are basically the big few guys that could be. Unless
So
it's like Keaton
the
Mitchell.
Lamar extension would just be like Josh Allen.
It'd be basically just like, okay, you're here for your career.
Yeah.
And free up, because he has like an 80 mil cap hit in 2 years, free that up.
Okay. Then the Michael trade and extension.
Oh, yeah. Micah, what was it, 2 first-round picks and, what's his name, Kenny Clark?
Yeah, Kenny Clark.
Obviously, it came out yesterday. Did you see the back stuff about Micah?
Yeah.
I don't read too much into it. I think he's fine. I think that's more of just like, if he didn't just get traded, it'd be like, oh yeah, he's getting injections. But now it's a big deal because he just got traded. But I personally,
I mean, we knew about a back problem when he was with the Cowboys.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
but people are just making a big deal of it now because he just got it. I personally think it's an amazing trade for the Packers. Before the trade, had them at number 1 in the NFC North. I expected them to be really good, just because the Lions would kind of fall off a little bit, stumble without their 2 coordinators. But I think this puts them right at the top of the NFC, assuming the only worry for me is they don't really have weapons. Like, they have a Jaden Reed, they have a Tucker Kraft, but they have a wide receiver playing corner for them.
Yeah, the secondary isn't great.
The secondary and wide receivers are very hit
All
or
that's
miss.
really in that secondary is McKinney. Other than that,
Yeah.
I don't mind their wide receivers this year, actually. Golden, Kraft.
I forgot about Matthew Golden. And Reed can get a big play every now and then.
Everything that I've heard says Golden's looked great, which is, if it's true, wide receiver looks fine to me. And you got Jacobs in the backfield.
Just depends on if Jordan Love can be streaky good or if he has too many streaky bad.
So I agree that it was. I like the trade for the Packers too. What do you think about it from the Cowboys side?
I mean, a lot of people jumped on Jerry Jones for not extending Micah, and obviously you're trading away a generational edge rusher / linebacker. Maybe I'm throwing away generational, but you know what I mean. Top of the league. But the return I don't think was the best. I think 2 first-round picks is great, but what are you going to get with those 2 first-round picks? A player that could be Micah when you just had Micah? That's how I think of it.
I think the return is fine, and the reason I say that is because you get 2 first-round picks and you don't have to pay a guy a record-breaking contract, which I'm all for paying guys, but
when they're already,
I think Micah would have stayed there on the extension, but
I mean, he said it himself. He didn't expect to be traded.
If you get 2 first-round picks and don't have to pay a guy that much, I think the trade's fine.
Then what was it? 2 days later, they extended Daron Bland, which oh boy,
I don't know.
I don't like that at all.
I also saw something that was interesting from Micah's perspective.
What was that?
Just based on like taxes and whatnot, he's only making like $500,000 more.
Oh yeah,
Green Bay than
because Texas has no tax, right?
Yeah, so it's like $500,000 more in Green Bay than in Dallas. Which I don't know. Maybe for Micah it's the principal, but I'll give up $500,000 to stay specifically in Dallas over Green Bay and stay with the team that drafted me. But for Micah, it might just be the principle of the contract.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like the return for the Cowboys. I like what the Packers got.
I think if you're the Packers, you do it every day of the week.
Yeah.
And I think if you're the no, I'm not gonna say that.
I wasn't expecting 2 for first-round pick. Well, I didn't.
I wasn't expecting he get traded.
Yeah, I didn't think
we were talking about last
traded.
podcast. We were like, we expect him to play week 1.
Yeah.
Now, obviously, the Cowboys, in my eyes, go down a little bit. I don't know about you.
They didn't move him much. They didn't move much for me. I mean, I'm not. I agree that Mike is a great player, but neither team's really moved much for me. The Packers and the Cowboys from the trade.
Yeah.
And I don't know. Did we talk about Hendrickson last week? I don't think we did.
It happened after.
I think he got extended.
I think it happened right after he.
Yeah.
He got extended on a 1-year deal.
Yeah. I guess I like it for the Bengals, obviously.
I think I also like it for Hendrickson.
Yeah, I like it for Hendrickson too, because I mean,
he got a pay raise and gets to leave next year.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe if he does what he did
last year, he can get a really big deal for somewhere else.
Or the Bengals.
The Bengals already said they're not going to pay him a multi-year guaranteed deal.
Yeah. I don't know. Hendrickson is aging. That's kind of my only thing against what he did personally. he's an aging player. I think he's 32.
Something like he's not a Micah age. He's not.
No, and he signed a 1-year deal. I mean, if he gets hurt,
He's done.
he's
Not done, but he's not going to get the
he's not
contract
gonna
he
get the contract.
expected to
Like,
get.
I mean, Micah would get it if he got hurt. But yeah, I like it for both sides this year.
So, was there anybody else that got extended?
I think so.
Do you think OBJ gets picked up? Even mid-season?
Maybe mid-season if somebody gets hurt or something.
Giant.
And cuts. There was no like shocking cuts. I'd say.
I know this is not really a big deal, but the Saints
The special
yesterday,
teamer.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think aren't you guys supposed to pick them up because you guys had the Saints? You have Rizzy.
The Saints roster.
You have the Saints old special teams coach.
Oh,
you guys have
yeah.
them. So you guys are supposed to pick them up.
I didn't hear that, but yeah, I don't know. Usually there's a couple cuts a year that are super shocking, but not this year.
I think Beanie
Specifically
Bishop.
this time.
Personally, I think Beanie Bishop was.
Yeah, that one.
I
was
don't really get
interesting.
that. Second year player
Yeah,
who looked pretty decent.
yeah. I'm trying to think if there was any other.
They also cut the. I know you were surprised the Packer, not the Patriots O lineman from the first round pick.
Strange.
Yeah, Cole Strange.
He got picked up by the Browns, and it sounds like
He
he
starts.
starts at least in a few weeks once he gets his system down.
Which one retired, Batonio or the other guard?
Batonio.
So he probably replaces Batonio.
Yeah. So I mean, I guess for the Browns,
Teller.
that's good. Pickett trade. Pickett trade.
Can he pick it? Oh yeah. I mean, we kind of said last week one of them's gone.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think you said you didn't expect it to be.
Yeah, I kind of
Pickett.
thought that one of them. I thought that all four of them would stay.
I said I think Pickett's the odd man out, but I also didn't think they'd trade him or cut him. I think they would keep him, but he'd be the guy that'd be gone first. And
Yeah,
they
so
got what?
So they cut Huntley and traded Pickett. They didn't get him.
Huntley's a Raven now.
Yeah, I seen that.
He's our backup. Or some third string, I guess.
I don't think they really got any. Maybe a 6th-round pick for him or 5th-round pick.
Something's better than nothing.
Yeah, and Las Vegas gets a backup. So now they have 3 quarterbacks: Flacco, Gabriel, and Shadur,
And Watson.
and Watson. Which apparently I seen Watson could play this year.
I don't get why you would.
Yeah, me neither.
Unless you're.
Trying to.
I don't get it at all. What's he got? 2 more years on his deal?
Yeah.
I think you cut bait after this year.
Yeah. But I guess they're not putting Watson on the out for the year list, or whichever one that's called.
Well, the IR before the season starts.
Yeah, I can't keep that list straight. So Watson's on PUP, I think.
Yeah.
So yeah. Other than that, I don't think there's any much more transactions to cover.
No more like big ones. Not like we're going to talk about Devin Leary being cut by the Ravens.
Heartbreaker. Audric Estime by the Broncos.
That one's a big deal.
No, it's not.
Vele trade, big deal.
We talked about that.
Yeah, I think we did. All right, let's go to power rankings. This, for me, I was talking to Dylan before the pod. I felt kind of easy because like it felt like the top teams could be all in any order, kind of, and then the bottom teams could kind of be in any order. It was just more of how I wanted to put them.
Yeah. You want to start from the bottom or the top?
Where do you want the bottom?
Yeah.
32. I had the Saints.
Me too.
Not much to say other than those are going to be garbage. I don't really like anything they have.
Yeah, I think that was.
Oh,
I don't know
boy.
if that was before. Or after
I think it was
the last
before.
weeks, but
But either way, you drafted a second rounder to be your backup, who's 26.
yeah, there's not much to say about the Saints. 31.
I have the Browns.
I had the Colts at 31.
Not much to disagree with there. Colts are not very much higher for me.
Hard to win without a solidified QB play.
The Colts, their defense brought them up a little bit for me.
But
I don't have
the only
much.
team I see on here being terrible is the Saints.
I agree.
I think any of these other teams could go and win a few games.
30.
Shock a couple teams. 30, I had the Titans.
I have the Titans at 30.
I just struggle with seeing how they're going to win too many games with limited weapons.
And
not a great
the division.
defense. Division they're in is not elite, but
But they
all
don't
the
have
teams
easy.
well,
Other than the Colts.
Other
The
than
Colts
the
could
Colts.
split.
yeah.
That might be their only win of
I
the
think
year.
the Texans and the Jags probably sweep the Colts and the Titans both 4-0.
I don't know. Both of them usually drop one game. It's like, really?
I like Ward, but rookie quarterback. I mean, limited weapons.
Him and Calvin Ridley are going to do numbers this season.
I do think Ridley will do numbers this season.
29.
29 I have the Browns.
I had the Colts. We just flipped those.
Browns. Starting Flacco. I don't think Flacco is a starter by week
4.
4. I mean, they got Jerry Jeudy and Njoku. I like Jerry Jeudy as a wide receiver 2, not a wide receiver 1.
Switch till they get Jeremiah Smith in 2 years.
And,
I mean, they have 2 first-round picks this year.
yeah,
Are there any wide receivers that are like the guy?
Not really this year. Not yet, at least. I mean,
What if they get? I like them if they get Sellers. I like them.
yeah.
I don't like it, but I like it.
Yes, I think Sellers is going to be pretty good. He had some insane plays in that game last
He
week.
just has the athleticism to be a.
But the Browns' defense isn't terrible,
But neither is the Colts.
right?
But it's just you can't win without a solidified QB.
Yeah, and limited weapons.
27.
I do think the Browns will go in and beat a few teams they probably shouldn't.
28. Yeah, they'll surprise. They'll. I hate using this term because you laugh at it. They'll be a trap team for a few games.
Yeah. But, yeah. 28, I have the Giants.
I have the Giants at 28. I don't see him. I think Russ starts for about 10 games. They realize we're not going to do anything. And then Jackson Dart's the starter.
Yeah. I'm interested to see if Neighbors can have a better year.
Who
than
else are
last
they going to
year.
throw to?
Yeah.
Theo Johnson?
Yeah. I'm also kind of interested to see how the running back room shapes out. I know a lot of people are high on Scadaboo.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if I am, really.
How old is he?
He was only a 4th or 5th year,
Only a 4th or 5th year.
so nothing crazy.
24, probably. 23. 27. We're probably going to disagree here.
I have the Patriots.
I have the Panthers.
I had them a bit higher.
I don't like what they just did this last week.
Got their trade.
Trade Thielen and
I
then
guess we didn't talk about that, but trade Thielen.
Trade Thielen immediately put Coker on IR.
I did not see that.
Yeah, Coker's on IR. So they
Yeah.
basically traded Thielen for no reason.
So they have
Leggett.
T-Mac, and
That's it.
Renfro.
Oh, yeah, because they brought back Renfro. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it.
I don't know. I kind of like their 2 tight ends. I mean,
Jatavion Sanders and Tommy Tremble.
Yeah, I mean they're not great.
They'll do the job.
So Hooker's out for the year.
No, he's just not the
Okay.
4-year, but still.
Yeah.
Is it 4 or 6 weeks?
Cool. Yeah. I had them a little bit higher. I had the Patriots here. I've been seeing a lot of hype for them. I like Drake May, but other than that, and I like Travion Henderson.
I like Diggs.
Yeah.
Diggs looks good in what we've seen, but obviously that's nothing
Yeah,
right
I
now.
know. I'm just not too high on him. New head coach. I know that he's
Not a first-year head coach.
yeah, but with them, but yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I don't think they're gonna be terrible. Right above the Patriots at 26, I have the Jets.
I have the Raiders.
Okay.
I know you don't like Geno Smith. I don't like Geno Smith at all. And we don't know what's coming out of this Jacoby Myers thing.
Yeah, I have the Raiders.
My guess is he plays,
Jets.
but
Where did you have the Jets at?
a little bit higher, but not
Okay.
too much higher.
Um,
They have what? Jack back
track back Amari Cooper,
and Bowers. And what's
Jesse.
Oh, and Jansen. Yeah, okay.
I like Trey Tucker a little bit. I don't think Myers will get traded, but I actually didn't mind an Amari Cooper pickup.
No, neither.
I thought Amari Cooper was good, not last year with the Bills because he was hurt.
I thought he was good at the start of the year.
Yeah, because he was with the Browns.
Yeah.
And then what did they cut him or
They traded him to the
Traded
Bills for like nothing.
Nothing. But yeah, he didn't do much with the Bills because I think he was battling a foot injury or something.
Was he the guy that Josh Allen threw to and they got it back? Pretty sure he was.
Maybe. I don't know. Who all the Bills had last year? Seems like they have a ton of random
Shakir.
receivers. Yeah, they had Shakir and Coleman.
Paul,
but-
and they have Palmer this year.
Yeah, I like Palmer with them actually a little bit. I always like Palmer with the Chargers. I mean, not a wide receiver one, but
Wide
does what
receiver
he's-
2, 3.
Yeah, he does what he needs to do.
25.
25 at the Raiders.
I have the Dolphins.
Same thing you kind of said. I'm not too big of a Geno guy. I know last week in the record, I had the Raiders at a decent record, but after thinking about it more, I don't know if I agree with that.
I have the Dolphins here. I think we kind of mentioned it last week. It depends on if Tua can stay healthy. But also, I've seen you've seen the Tyreek stuff. His first year, he's not a captain, which means nothing in the grand scheme. But also, I think the relationship's kind of
Yeah,
gone.
it always just seems like there's high drama in Miami.
And I also think by the deadline, I think Tyreek Hill is no longer wearing blue. I think he's wearing red and gold.
Chiefs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. Well, I had the Raiders here, so you kind of said everything I needed to say. I had the Dolphins a little bit higher. Just 'cause I think if Tua's healthy, they
Maybe.
win
Yeah.
games, but that's a big what if.
20.
I'm not gonna predict an injury.
Yeah.
Well, I kind of am putting them this low, but not really.
24, I have the Patriots.
I had the Seahawks at 24.
Ooh.
I'm just. I,
Ooh.
where'd you have them?
Not 24.
I don't know. I don't really like their weapons.
I don't know, man. Jake Bobo.
I like the cut pickup. I don't really know if I believe in Sam Darnold. I don't really like the defense either.
I like the defense, especially with the head coach.
Yeah, I
They'll get
think
it done.
McDonald's great. I just don't know if they
Even Warrior's going to be a demon under McDonald.
got the guys there for it, but and they're in a tough division. I think everybody in their division's better than them.
I have everyone in the division. I have them and another team right next to each other.
Cardinals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
23,
I have the Falcons at 23.
I have the Jets. I like Fields. I think Fields gets them a few wins with him and Wilson. Other than that, I don't think
I
much of
agree.
anything for them.
The defense is all right.
Sauce. Who
Yeah,
else?
I mean, and they have Garrett.
They have the Williams brothers.
Yeah, I like the running back room, the Jets, but I mean, I like the team. I just don't know if it's going to lead to many wins. But I also don't. I mean, they're not terrible. I have them at 26 in mind, but I don't think they're a terrible team. I think, like I said earlier, I think the only necessarily terrible team is going to be the Saints, maybe the Browns. But once you get past the Colts, Titans, Browns, Giants, I think really any team above that can
Surprise.
surprise.
They could be one of those teams that wins 9
7
games and
yeah.
then makes the playoffs.
So yeah,
22. Ooh, you're not gonna like this one. Nah, no, you're fine with this one. The next one.
22. I had the Panthers right above.
I have the
Falcons.
Cardinals here.
I got the Cardinals 2 spots out of them. Or what you got? Panthers. It's interesting. I think if Bryce Young develops, they'll obviously be better than they were last year, and I think he will. That's why I have him here.
Cardinals. I mean, Kyler, I think, is a decent quarterback. We kind of talked about consistency with him. It's a very big struggle of his.
Yeah,
I think the season rests in Marv's and McBride's hands.
yeah. Hopefully, Marv's a little bit productive last year.
Well, he was very productive last year. He just was streaky. He'd have a game of
Yeah.
150 yards and then 20 the next week.
Yeah. Yeah, I like some of their defensive pickups in the draft.
Will Johnson
Will Johnson
was a great steal with second
And then
round.
they drafted Walter Nolan, which
Oh,
I
yeah.
believe he's starting the season on.
PUP.
Yeah, I'm 99% sure about that. But
I actually think I remember that notification.
so yeah, I actually kind of like their defense. And
They still have Baker
if I
Mayfield,
remember,
right?
right, Kyler was coming off an injury last season, right?
That was the year before. The ACL, Sarah.
So that's been a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Kyler's fine.
Yeah,
He's a guy that can get you to the playoffs.
yeah.
That's
I
about
think
it.
yeah. At 20, I think they'll be riding the line in the playoffs.
Well, 21.
I had them
You
at,
had 20.
yeah, I had them at 20.
At 20, I have the Seahawks.
Okay, I had the Dolphins at 21.
Okay, I think
which
we're equal now.
Yeah, I think we've all said the exact same teams.
Now,
Have you said the Falcons yet?
oh, so they're close.
Okay,
What are we, 19 or 20?
19.
Are you sure?
Or okay, my bad.
We're at
You're at
20.
20. I said Cards at 20.
I have
You
the
guys said-
I have the Falcons at 20.
Okay, so now we're even.
Yeah.
Makes sense. I didn't really talk about the Falcons too much. Um,
I like Penix. I don't really know how much I like Penix though.
yeah, I kind of agree with what you said there about Penix.
I
I
like
don't really like the defense. The weapons on offense are good though.
if they're used. I mean, the hypothetical weapons of Pitts and
Yeah, even Bijan kind of. I don't think they necessarily utilize Bijan
I think he needs to
as
be
well as
used
they
way
could.
more. I understand they're trying to keep him.
I didn't necessarily like the hire last year of Raheem Morris, a defensive guy. I just think if you have that many young weapons on offense and a new quarterback,
Kaiser White to the Titans.
it's not that big. It's pretty good. I mean, obviously they brought in a new OC, but I feel like if you have that many young weapons on offense, Bijan, London, even Pitts,
Kyle Pitts Senior.
yeah, and then you draft a new QB. I don't know. I'd kind of like an offensive head coach. I did not think Raheem Morris did a great job with them last year. I'm not too high on the Falcons. I had them at 23. I just didn't talk about them much. But yeah, Cardinals we were kind of already talking about. I had them at 20.
At 19, I have the Jags.
Steelers at 19.
I like T-Law, but I'm not T-Law. I'm not a big T-Law guy. Like he's fine. I like I like Brian Thomas. I like Hunter. I'm interested to see how they use him. Other than that, I mean,
Yeah,
I don't even know who's going to be running back one for them.
yeah. I had the Steelers at 19. I mean,
That's pretty interesting when all the teams like there's 14 teams that make the playoffs. They're always right there.
no, I think they will be. I mean, let me count my AFC teams in front of me. So okay, I had 8 teams above the Steelers in the AFC, and there's 7 that make the playoffs. So that means they'd be right on the line. I don't know. I just kind of struggle with thinking Aaron Rodgers, first of all, can stay healthy for a full season.
He did last year
Yeah, but I mean,
in that Steelers offense.
other than DK,
Calvin Austin.
I guess they brought in John Smith. I don't.
Nope, not. I think we talked about it last week. It's basically Pat Fryermuth. It's just
Yeah,
another Pat Fryermuth.
yeah.
They'll win 9 games.
I mean, yeah, the defense is great. And I think they'll be fighting for a playoff spot. 8 and 9, 9 and 8. I just think the ceiling. I think the floor is high and the ceiling's low. I don't see any way this team wins more than 10, 11 games. And I think every team above them, there's a world where they could win more than 10 games. Okay. So that was 19.
Yeah,
And you had the Jags.
I had the Jags in 19.
So, yeah. I think last week I said I'm higher on the Jags than most are, probably. And they're a bit higher.
18.
18 had the Chargers.
I had the Cowboys.
Whoa. I think that was way higher, actually.
I wasn't big on the Cowboys last week.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
I had them right above the Giants. I think maybe I had them above the Commanders, and I think the Micah trade moves them down below the Commanders.
Mm-hmm.
But I think they're in the fight to be one of those like the 7 seed. But I think Dak can carry them to a 7 seed. I just don't think. I don't like the whole roster
Yeah.
as a whole.
I had the Cowboys way higher.
I don't like not Rico Dowdle. It's freaking Miles Sanders and
Javonte Williams.
Javonte Williams.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe I have them too high.
Do you have them top 10?
Yes.
Oh, brother. 18 or 17?
18 I had the Chargers. I think we kind of talked about this last week with them. Or at
Yep.
least I did. They're not very good in the trenches.
They got worse in the trenches.
Yeah. I mean, they have not very good receivers. I like the running back room, but I think the defense got a lot worse. And I think I said last week, I think the way their coordinators and head coach wants them to play, I don't think they're capable of necessarily. And I think 2 teams in the division are better than them. I think last week I might even had the Raiders over them in wins. I do think the Chargers are a better team than the Raiders, though.
What number?
Who was your 18?
That wasn't. Did I just say the Cowboys or no?
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
confused.
18 at Cowboys.
I think
Okay, no, you said that. 17,
Bears.
you had the Vikings.
No, I can't really talk.
Where,
Vikings are much higher.
yeah, okay, well, we'll see.
I fucked something up.
Yeah, I had Vikings at 17.
Fuck.
What?
I don't know where I'm at. My numbers are messed up. I think I missed a team or something. Keep going. I'll figure it out.
Okay, Vikings. I like the roster.
Or I'm one ahead of you. I think I said one more team than you have. Because I'm at the Vikings next, and that's 15.
Have you said You haven't said the Steelers yet. I'm
No,
guessing they will.
they're higher.
Okay. Chargers.
They're higher. Not much higher, but higher.
Yeah, I don't know. We can figure out.
It's fine.
Uh,
I'll just say 15 next.
Okay. Yeah, okay, so I have the Vikings. Well, okay, so as you're doing that, I'll say at 16 I had the Bears, at 17 I had the Vikings. I think they're going to be battling out all season for,
Third
well, yeah, that'd be third. And then NFC North.
in a good, which could be a playoff team.
Yeah. And not to be, I mean, fourth could even be pushing.
I doubt it's.
Yeah.
What does that only happen? Probably once.
Yeah.
I know the AFC North almost did it 2 years ago.
Yeah. I don't think, yeah, never mind. 14 won't get in, but I think 3 definitely can. I just think the Bears are a little bit better than the Vikings, just because I think they have experience at QB. I like both teams' offensive weapons. I think the Bears' defense is just a bit better than the Vikings. It really just comes down to McCarthy not playing much. But, I mean, he could surprise me, and they could be just like Darnold did. I'm sure this time last year, we had the Vikings around
Probably
the
last.
or lower.
Because we didn't expect Darnold to do anything.
Right, so, I mean, well, yeah, we can see what happens.
Okay. So
Yeah, just talk about the Bears. So, yeah, we're at 15 now.
did we talk about? We didn't talk about the Bears. We talked about the Bears, but we didn't talk about.
Well,
the
I
Bears.
just kind of talked about them with the Vikings.
Okay.
I said better QB.
I think Caleb's
better
due for a good
defense.
year.
Yeah.
15. I have the Vikings.
Okay. I had the Niners at 15.
I already said the Niners, right?
No, I don't think so.
I had them right. Oh, okay. That's who I missed. I had the Niners at 16.
Okay, so you go.
So
who's your-
Bears, Niners, Vikings.
Okay.
Oh,
I had
there
the
we go.
Niners at 15. Well, you can talk about the Niners real quick.
I think the wide receiver issues they have is when is Ayuk gonna come back? All right, now it's Jennings and Pearsall, and then Kittle. Kittle has to carry the offense. McCaffrey, can he stay healthy? Other than that, who's their back? It's Brian Robinson now, which I think is a good backup. Very good
No, I
backup.
agree.
He was a starter last year.
I mean, I think the biggest team with this health, probably more than any other team in the league, is just health.
I agree.
I mean, CMC has injury past. Ayuk's obviously hurt right now. Kittle
always is like a guy that I feel like he misses like one game a year.
Yeah.
And defensively wise, they have
Purdy, really. Purdy's.
Nah, he just had the torn UCL.
Yeah.
Has he ever missed a game when he's a starter? I don't think so. And if he has, it was like twisted ankle or something for a week. Then the defense, they have obviously they have Nick Bosa and Fred Warner, but then they have the second year Malik Mustafa, safety. He's really good. He's coming off an ACL tear.
Yeah, he's on pup right now.
And then they have they obviously lost Ward.
They lost Hufanga and Greenlaw too.
Oh yeah, they lost those
Which-
two. But Hufanga was
They
not very
weren't
good
there.
last year. He was
Yeah.
coming off injury. But and they have and then they have what's the other guy? Jair Brown. He's a very good second year safety.
Yeah. So I think if this team stays healthy, they'll probably move up higher. Just kind of hard for me to predict right now. I do like the wide receiver room when Ayuk's back, and if he looks somewhat decent. I mean, Ayuk, Jennings, and Pearsall.
I know Jennings is still.
There's just a lot of
mad.
questions there because Pearsall's a young guy. He needs to develop a little bit more.
In my eyes, he's still a rookie
Yeah, I mean,
because he missed 8 weeks.
Yeah, and Jennings is just such a weird player to me. I don't think anybody knows how good he is.
He's also mad right now.
Yeah,
he doesn't
I
want to
get
be
that.
there
I
because he
don't.
wants a contract.
Because I don't think he's.
He's not worth money. He's not worth an extension. He's a guy that you extend midseason. Okay, you're doing well. Here's some money.
Yeah, I think Jennings is a wide receiver too at best.
At best.
And he just looks good in this system when Ayuk's hurt or Debo.
Which Debo's oh man, that's weird to me.
Um,
14, I have the this is where I have the Chargers.
I had the Jags at 14, so we just kind of flipped the Jags and Chargers
Yeah.
pretty much.
For me, the kind of like what you said, the Chargers. I don't expect them to be great. I would say them 14, but this could be a really bad 14 or a really good 14 to me. This is kind of my wild card. It could be either way.
I guess I can say the same thing about the Jags for me too. I'm kind of investing a lot into them this year.
That's
I mean, so yeah,
defensively,
I
as for
mean,
the Chargers.
honestly, everything you said about the Jags holds true to me, or I kind of agree. I just think everything will work out. Maybe
And
more
I,
than you do.
yeah. Let's see. 13, this is why I have the Steelers. I could go in on the Steelers. Who do you have at 13?
Seems kind of low, but I had the Packers.
Ooh.
I don't know. I just don't.
Ooh.
I guess I think I'm gonna change a couple things in my top 10, but I don't think the Packers are better than the Eagles. Obviously.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to give away my list.
Don't go into it. Just you don't think they're better than the guys in front of them?
Yeah. Which there's 1, 2, 3.
What gives you that impression?
I mean, it's really just love. I don't think the Packers are a bad team at all. I just simply think everybody above them is better.
That makes sense. Which wide receiver went to the? Is it Bo Melton?
Yeah.
I always get all of them. They
Went
blend
to
to one.
corner?
Yeah.
Yeah. But
I get him, Wicks, Dobbs. They all feel like one dude.
Yeah. No, they do. Yeah, and I'm just not too big on Jordan Love, really. And like I said earlier when we were talking about the Micah trade, the secondary is pretty bad. And even with Micah, and I mean, I'm not trying to go in on the injury stuff, but if Micah's hurt for,
He'll plays fine.
I mean, I think he's fine, but if he becomes hurt, this defense is not great. Yeah, I don't know. Might be kind of low, but
Class is canceled.
hell yeah. Okay, so who'd you have it? Or who'd you have at 13? The Steelers?
Yeah. Oh, I'll go into them. Like you kind of said with Rodgers, I have a lot of question marks with Rodgers. Other than that, though, I really like they obviously just extended Jalen Warren. We forgot to talk about that. And I like who's the other guy? Who's their Caleb Johnson? I like Caleb Johnson. I like that kind of
I
pairing.
didn't see the Warren contract.
He got like 2 years. 2 years, pretty decent money for both sides. Caleb Johnson, I think that's just a Najee Harris replacement. But I think it's a Bezzy. It's hard to say it. Najee Harris wasn't a 1,000-yard rusher. I think he's a better Najee Harris in a couple years. I do not like their weapons with the loss of Pickens. I think I would love their weapons if it was DK and Pickens, but it's just DK now, which I don't understand at all. Their defense is always top of the line with, Watt, Hayward. Now they have Jalen Ramsey. They have the junior who they draft not 2 years ago in the second round, first pick of the second round, Joey Porter Jr. Then they just have a bunch of guys that always make plays. Patrick Queen. They have.
It sounds like
Ramsey's gonna play safety. Is that what you're gonna
No.
say? Who's the freaking rookie linebacker they had last year?
that's Peyton Wilson.
Peyton Wilson. He was really good last year. He made me really mad as a Ravens fan.
Yeah, sounds like he's kind of due for a big year.
If they can get a good year, like a 2023 version of Patrick Queen, they are a very scary defense, even scarier.
Yeah.
But other than that, I think they're due for 9 or 10 wins, and that's what they're always gonna get with that.
Yeah,
It's hard to put them any lower.
I agree. Just a little bit lower. I tend to put teams with a lot of question marks a little bit lower.
Yeah.
Niners, Vikings, even Chargers, kind of. Steelers, Dolphins. And honestly, that's kind of why the Packers are a little bit lower to me. I think all the teams above them have less question marks and might be a little more consistent.
12.
12, I had the Texans.
I have the Bucks. I think the Bucks are good for 10 wins. Baker's very good. He can get you the playoffs consistently. I like Mike Evans. I think Igbuka's going to have a great start. He'll kind of maybe fade out towards the end of the year because Godwin coming back, but he could also just take the wide receiver 2 role. K. Dot, and if he can have a really good year,
Yeah,
Offense will explode.
Last year.
I also think it's a step back year for Bucky Irvin.
I agree.
I think Rashad White will take, not take back the wide RB1 role, but I think they'll split.
Productive.
Yeah. And then defensively wise, I mean, I don't really know who they have on defense.
They switch through players all the time, but it always seems to
They always
work.
produce.
I mean, Vita Vea,
They have Vita Vea, and they
Yeah.
have
Winfield.
Antoine. Those are the two guys, the
Those are the two main
staples.
guys
And
that
then
are
other than that,
staples.
it's
Yeah.
guys they throw out there and they do the job.
They're just a bit higher for me.
11. Oh, talk about the Texans because I have the Texans here at 11, so I can talk about them with you.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm scared for the Texans.
I kind of am too.
Last year they had so much problem. Obviously, the Stroud rookie year they look great
The thing is I'm scared for them, but they'll get to the playoffs.
because
that's
the
kinda what
division
they-
is not very
That's
good.
kind of what they did last year. They weren't necessarily great in the regular season. They got to the playoffs and they won a game. I think that was a successful season, honestly, all things considered.
But with their biggest weakness last year was O line. Everyone knew it was O line, and they did practically nothing. I know Liam, who sometimes is here, he's in a different state now. He's talking about the left tackle they have, I think, who's a rookie.
The rookie,
He's been really good. But other than that, I mean, they had what's his name that they traded?
Tunsil.
They had Tunzel last year at left tackle, who was good. He was a flag merchant. He got a bunch of flags.
Yeah, you can argue that they might have gotten worse.
I think the O line got worse. And there's a bunch of wild cards. They could have a guy that just goes crazy,
Yeah,
but they could also just be terrible again.
yeah. And I mean, Mixon was elite last year.
And we have no idea if Mixon's going to even play a snap this season.
Yeah.
He could play every week other than week first 4, or he could not play all year.
Yeah. There's just a lot of question marks there. But
And obviously-
all things considered, I think they're more than likely going to win the division. I've been high on the Jags, but I think the Texans probably still win it.
Question about next year. This is kind of because of the Stroud relationship. Dell. He's up for he's for last year's next year. Do you bring him back on like a 1-year deal after next season?
I think. I mean,
Do you do it after this season?
I don't think Dell's going to cost you anything, so I guess might as well.
Yeah,
I mean, no team's going to pay him coming off that many series
and
injuries.
that injury especially.
Yeah. So I mean,
I'd give him a 1-year deal this offseason
it's
and then just allow him to not have to worry about playing on a contract year next year
Yeah.
in his recovery year. So yeah. Who's your 11? Because that was where I had the Texans.
11. I had the Broncos.
Okay. I don't have the Broncos much higher, but they have them higher.
Yeah, I'm sure I talked about the Broncos a lot last week.
Well, can you talk? Actually, don't talk about now. Talk about what you have, because I'll talk about my Ravens bunch later.
What? Just talk about the Broncos.
Just talk about the Broncos.
I mean, I had them one spot above the Texans just because I think there's more consistent players on offense. Probably not. Well, Texans defense is probably better than the Broncos.
No.
It's a toss-up. Both are elite. The AFC has a lot of elite defenses.
Yes.
Broncos defense is probably better, but I don't know. I think Bo Nix will have another. I think he'll probably get better.
I think it'll be the same year.
The weapons are much improved. This year, at this time last year, there was question marks about what we had, but this year it's Cortland Sutton, Marvin Mims, and then it sounds like Troy Franklin will probably get wide receiver 3 most of the reps.
Then Ingram.
And then Ingram didn't have a tight end last year.
And now you have 2 running backs who are good.
2 running backs who, we haven't seen Harvey yet, but it sounds like he's going to be good. J.K. Dobbins is a solidified, a lower tier starting caliber running back in this league, which is better than what we had last year. Offensive line stayed the same. It was good last year. We have two pretty good tackles, one of the best guards in the league. And yeah, Surtain's the defensive player of the year.
Candidate now every year.
Yeah, I'm interested to see what Benito does.
Contract year, right?
Yeah, sounds like honestly, I think he gets extended before the season, but we'll see.
Not much time left.
We extended Zach Allen this offseason. He was, I'd say, elite last year. But yeah, and then we did get a rookie out of Alabama, defensive line, who everything out of camp says he's pretty good, which that was kind of a weaker spot for us last year. And then yeah, I mean you add Hufanga, which coming off the injury.
Well, last year was just coming off an injury year.
Yeah, he didn't play all last year.
Yeah.
Because he got no.
He's-
Greenlaw was the one that got hurt in the Super Bowl. Greenlaw only played 2 or 3 games last year. Neither of them looked crazy good last year, but I mean they were both coming off an injury. We know what they are when they're healthy.
And they
If
don't have to be the guy.
Yeah, and if they can get back to that, looks great. I mean,
10.
oh, also
Oh, go ahead.
defense. I mean, not 12th overall pick, 20
Barron.
first round pick corner, Jade Barron. I mean, we'll see what he does. I like having a corner come in where he doesn't have to be the wide receiver or the corner guarding the wide receiver one.
I agree. And it usually helps him develop and
Yeah.
then take over that later.
Mm-hmm.
But you won't have to.
Yeah, Jade Barron should not ever be a CB1 in his career.
Unless you
Maybe
guys
10
play
years.
sides.
Yeah. Which, I mean, we do. Well,
I don't know, unless
Yeah.
you're playing Jamar Chase,
Try
and then
to.
Surtain's just going to ghost him.
yeah. Sertan is not always on the wide receiver one just because we don't move our defense around too much, and obviously teams try to get away from Sertan. But, yeah. Which
10.
I feel more confident about that now if Barron can develop because
Oh, yeah.
it doesn't really. I mean, obviously Sertan is probably always going to be better than Barron, but more trustworthy guy on.
That's
That Bengals game kind of showed last year.
that's how I felt last year with the addition of Nate Wiggins for the Ravens.
Uh-huh.
He didn't have to be wide receiver one. He can develop at his own pace. So I understand. And yours is even better because Surtain will never be CB2. 10.
10 out of the Commanders.
I have the Bengals here.
I had the Bengals just a bit higher.
For me, I couldn't put them any higher because of their defense. Obviously knowing Hendrickson will be there helps the defense a little bit. But if you get the ball out, good luck.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't think the defense can be worse than it was last year.
I think it absolutely can be. As bad as it was, I think it just can be worse.
Yeah. I don't know. I guess I just believe in their offense. I mean, that's
Tune in for a game of the year every week because
yeah. I mean, just with the players they got, that's probably one of the best offenses of all time. I mean, not the best, but you can make the argument. I mean, you have a top 5 quarterback in the league. I think Jamar is no question the wide receiver one in the league.
I mean, you could say like
I mean, you can say Jefferson.
I think they're 1A, 1B.
Yeah, I agree. And then I mean Higgins, wide receiver 2. He's a wide receiver 1 on most teams. And I'm super high on Chase Brown. I think he has. I mean, I'm not trying to go into like fantasy here, but I think Chase Brown can finish top 5 in fantasy, which will obviously mean he's having somewhat of a productive season with the Bengals. But yeah, the defense, there's a lot of question marks there, but I think the offense can just win the games.
Your 10 was who?
10 out of the Commanders.
Yeah, go ahead and talk about them. I have them a bit higher.
So I still haven't said the Cowboys, so this puts the Commanders at 3rd in the division. I don't know. I don't necessarily agree with the Brian Robinson trade.
I don't get it. They must really believe in JCR.
I don't know much about him, but
We talked. Don't you remember? Like we talked last week. It wasn't like he stood out in college.
no, he played at a lower tier school. He didn't play last season. So,
That was not. That was a different. That was because of academic issues.
no, I understand. I'm just saying he hasn't played football in
A year and a
2
half.
years almost. And I mean, Brian Robinson was pretty good last year. I liked what him and Eckler did together.
Now I don't think Eckler is an RB1. Like
No,
he's not the guy. I think they have to be a JCR and who's the other guy?
They brought in.
No, he's young.
Rodriguez.
Yeah, Chris
Chris
Rodriguez. I mean, I don't like that
No.
at all. Unless JCR, I don't think Chris Rodriguez is gonna have a good year, like RB1 year. So unless JCR is like what everyone is hyping him up to be, which I think is just fantasy hype,
Yeah,
then
yeah,
I don't get it at all.
yeah. I think it is just fantasy guy because I mean Robinson and Eckler weren't crazy fantasy players last year, so you get a new guy.
And
They say he's a starter.
the week 2 preseason where he had that touchdown. Other than that, he did nothing.
Yeah. But I mean, I liked what they had last year with Eckler. kind of the third down back, pass catching back, and Robinson.
I also like Debo. Debo being there.
I like the Debo extension.
Maybe they throw Debo in the backfield.
Yeah.
Make him a running back.
And then, I mean, you extended Terry. I still think it's.
Was that since? I think Terry was since we did the last one.
No.
I think it was the same day as the Trey Henderson.
Maybe.
It might have been like just before the pod. Maybe we talked about it, but
I think we did talk about
either way, good. If we haven't, great extension.
Yeah. I mean, did what you need to do. I don't think it's crazy money. I mean,
Money you had to pay him.
Yeah, he's aging. You need him. I mean, if Terry's not in that wide receiver room, it looks pretty bad, but with him, it looks pretty good.
9.
9 is where I had the Buccaneers.
I have
we already talked about them.
I have the Broncos here.
Okay.
8.
8 is where I had the Cowboys.
I have the Rams.
I just think with a healthy Dak and even a healthy CD,
Yeah.
I mean, I think they can. They're very good in the trenches.
They also had a healthy Dak and a healthy CD to start the year last year. And they couldn't stop a stop sign.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm just high on them. Probably going to be a mistake, but
Maybe it won't be. Maybe
I don't think the Cowboys are Super Bowl contenders, but I think second best team in the division. I think them and the Commanders are fighting for that.
Every team for me from this point on, I could possibly see winning the Super Bowl.
Where are you at?
8.
Okay, so
Because I have to talk about the Rams still.
I'm interested to see.
The order.
Well,
Because you know the teams.
because you've already said the Bengals.
Yeah, the Bengals are at 10.
I haven't.
Where's your cutoff for Super Bowl?
Okay, so you haven't said the Packers.
Yeah.
And I haven't said the Bengals.
And I haven't said the Commanders.
Okay. Okay.
For the Rams, for me,
Is that your 8?
Yeah.
Okay.
McVay lied, Stafford died. Is Stafford okay? Like, how healthy is he going to be going into the season? Will he stay healthy after 3 weeks of getting hit? I like Puka, obviously. And I like Devontae Adams in a wide receiver 2 role for the first time in his career. Maybe you could say last year was a wide receiver 2 role with Garrett. But
Yeah,
this is
I
a
think
solidified wide receiver
Which
2 role.
one is a little different. I agree. Yeah. I think Adams is an upgrade over Cobb.
I do too, especially like
Um,
obviously right now. And then Kyron, I wish they had a good backup.
Yeah.
Like, what is it? It's Corum, right?
Quorum, and then they drafted somebody who I think they
Either way,
Yeah,
they don't have
not
like a guy
great,
that's like,
yeah.
yeah, we can give him
at least,
backup.
yeah.
I like Higbee. Higbee is his first full season back since the
And then,
ACL.
I mean, it
tear.
seems like all their wide receiver 3s are always decent.
They always have a good touchdown
Yeah.
streak. They have like 16 straight. Like DeMarcus Robinson last year.
And I mean, the defense, they have Verse. I'm interested if Verse can.
They have Verse, they have Byron Young, they have a bunch of young guys.
Yeah.
Kobe Turner.
Uh-huh.
Who's the D tackle?
White guy from Florida
Braden
State.
Fisk.
Yep. I'm interested to see if Verse can develop and put himself in
Top of the league.
top of the league edge rusher conversations. I mean, he's getting there already, but
You got to
it's
do
been
it
a
for
year.
multiple years.
Yeah.
7,
7 is where I have the Bengals.
Packers.
I mean, if you're going to Super Bowl contender, which I'd say every team above this Bengals for me is Super Bowl contender.
So 6 and on.
6 on.
Okay.
Yeah. I just based off Super Bowl contender, I don't see any world where the Packers are more of a favorite to win the Super Bowl than the Bengals.
The defense. I know defense. I give me the Packers defense, even if it's mediocre, over the Bengals.
Yeah, I guess maybe the reason I say that is because the Bengals have been there with a pretty bad defense before.
The defense is the reason they made the Super Bowl that year. Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't great.
If you like, they had like the most takeaway, almost top 5 takeaways all time.
Because
in
that's
the
when they had the
postseason.
2 safeties.
Yeah.
I mean, it was. Obviously it was better than what they got now,
Way better.
but
Burrow struggled in
I'm
some of
just
the
not-
games too.
I'm just not that high on the Packers, but that's besides the point. I'm way past the Packers. But I'm just saying, every team.
Above this is
I want to consider the Bengals Super Bowl contenders this year. Every team after this, I would.
okay. 6.
6, I had the Rams. We already talked about
I had the
them.
Commanders here. We talked about the Commanders.
Okay.
5.
5, I had the Lions.
I have the Bills. This is one top 2 through 5 could be.
Have you said the Lions yet?
I know I have the Packers above the Lions. I
Well, so we have the
Packers.
same top 5.
Absolutely, yeah. Well, you have the Lions at 5.
Yes.
then yeah, we have the same top 5.
Because you had already said the Rams.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
For me, the Bills, the reason they're
Uh-huh,
the
yeah.
lowest, I think the weapons are the worst for them. And obviously, I think Josh Allen's the top 3 quarterback, interchangeable. But it's really hard to look at the AFC defenses and be like, yeah, I can trust. They also have a weak schedule, though. Very weak regular season schedule. So they could coast and get 13 wins and be the 1 seed. And
Yeah. I mean, yeah. It's going to come down to the Chiefs, Ravens, and Bills in the playoffs.
yeah, and then I think a wild card. I think it's going to be the same 4 as the year before in the second round. The same 4 as the last 2 years.
Texans.
Texans, Chiefs, Bills, Ravens.
Yeah.
Just depends on who plays the Texans, who's going to be in the AFC Championship.
Yeah. I had the Chiefs. Okay, so I had the Lions at 5. I mean, I feel like with these teams, there's not really too much to say. I do
for
think
you-
the Lions got a little bit worse.
coordinators,
Not even player wise, really. They didn't really lose any players.
and Skipper.
But I mean, I'm trying to think if they lost anybody. They traded Tim Patrick. Tim Patrick did some good things for him last year, but I mean that is
Where'd he go?
Jags, I think.
If that's the truth, I like that a lot. Like if that's the right team.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the Jags. Yeah, it's really just coordinators. Really, they didn't lose many players.
This will be the test. Like is I hate to like doubt Jared Goff, but he obviously wasn't what he is now until they got
Yeah,
Ben Johnson. So is Jared Goff Jared Goff?
yeah. So yeah, that put them at the second best team in the NFC.
4.
4 is where I had the Chiefs.
I had the Chiefs at 4. I think, we know what Rashee Rice's suspension is now. We didn't talk about that.
Oh yeah, we didn't.
But
I mean,
it's 6 games. I think that is the first 6 weeks are really really difficult for him.
yeah,
So that's a very bad timing for them, which is surprising that the league did that to me.
yeah.
But I mean, can Xavier Worthy be good? Can running back is really a struggle for me.
I'm not a big fan of their running back.
I like Brashard Smith.
I've never been high on Pacheco.
I think Brashard, as I said, I think I told you earlier, Brashard Smith will be the starter before the end of the season. Defensively wise,
I mean, they don't have players.
it's hard for me to look at the
superstars.
defense and not worry about their future.
I agree, but this season,
Yeah.
I think it'll be what it was last year, elite. But yeah, I mean, it seems like they just don't extend their guys, specifically corners.
Mhm.
McDuffie's in
And McDuffie's not going to be a Chief next
the
year.
contract year, so
3.
Then they always replace him. So I mean,
Yeah, it's hard to talk bad about him when they
Yeah.
just have another CB
3
Williams
is where I
next
had
year.
the Eagles.
I really,
Yeah.
I have the Lions here.
Okay.
Kind of what you said about the Lions. Yeah. Why the Eagles at 3? They're coming off the Super Bowl. They didn't lose to somebody.
I just think the 2 teams ahead of them are better.
Okay. 2.
2 is where I had the Ravens.
So you the Bills at 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think their 2 wide receivers are going to develop a lot this year. Well, we can talk. Well, you want me to talk about the Bills first?
Yeah,
Sorry,
I'll
Sam.
just.
I mean, obviously you still have to get over the hump of the Chiefs.
Both of these teams.
Yeah, and the Ravens have to get over the Chiefs. And I guess what? It's been 2 years he's lost to the Bills or 1.
Like back to back years, you mean?
Yeah.
No, we lost the Chiefs, in the
Chiefs
AFC
and the
Championship.
Bills.
Yep.
So I mean, these teams just going. Both of these teams eventually have to beat the Chiefs.
Mm-hmm. They can't do it.
Yeah. I mean, Ravens Bills week 1. That's a great game.
Yeah.
I don't.
I don't think means anything.
Yeah.
What
I
what
agree.
I think the Ravens or Bills could blow out the other one, and we could look back in Week 18 like, okay, that meant
Yeah.
nothing.
Yeah. Because I mean, I'm not trying to go down on the Ravens playoff success, but you guys blew out the Bills in the regular season, correct?
Yep, and then lost.
And then you also blew
Now
out the
I
Lions.
also will say, without their 2 wide receivers,
Yeah,
but that doesn't really matter. In
Yeah.
the grand, you look
Yeah,
back,
I'm just
no
saying,
one's gonna remember that.
I agree with you. Don't put too much into Ravens Bills week 1. I mean, but it will be a good game to watch.
And then obviously the Bills beat the Chiefs in the regular season. They always beat them in the
Yeah,
regular season, and
you
never
can say
could
the
beat
same
them.
thing about
Yep.
Bills and Chiefs.
You can't
So-
say about anything about the Ravens Chiefs. That's just domination.
You guys play them this year
Yeah, Week 4
in Kansas City.
in Kansas City. Hopefully, we'll be going to that. For me, I have the Ravens at 2, then the Eagles at 1. Ravens at 2. I think they're obviously the best AFC team, best team Lamar's had. I just can't put them above
The Eagles.
the Eagles, especially since they didn't lose anybody. But I think both running backs, they both had historic seasons. I think both will take a step back this year. Just don't think the
I agree
workload
with
for
that.
both of them.
Specifically Saquon.
I think specifically both. Derrick Henry had 1,900 yards.
Yeah.
I also think, for me, I'm a Ravens fan, so I know like the depth chart, Keaton Mitchell will get a lot more snaps, and I'm really high on our corners. I think their corners room could be good if we stay healthy. But other than that, Kyle Hamilton and Roquan.
Yeah, top 4 teams, even top 5, really, all somewhat interchangeable.
Yeah.
I think I'd probably have the Bills, Ravens, and Eagles in a separate tier, and the Chiefs, Lions. But I mean, come playoff time, you kind of got to include the Chiefs with those teams.
Yeah.
But regular season, preseason ranking wise, probably that.
All right, let's go into picks. I'm in no rush now. We got no class. Let's roll.
You want to?
I got the games up. I can. You want me to make a note? We can kind of keep a thing.
Yeah. We can pick a few college games too.
Oh, okay, back.
While you're making that, I'll talk about some of the college games.
Yeah,
There's not
no Ohio State, Texas this week.
No. I mean, Michigan, Oklahoma, I think is the only top 25 matchup. So, Iowa State rivalry game.
That'll be a good game. Usually is a good game.
Yeah, I'll take Iowa State at home.
Yeah, give me Ohio State. No, Iowa State. Sorry.
Yeah. Oregon. I mean, Oklahoma State, Oregon. Obviously, we're all going to pick Oregon, but that's Power 5 matchup. Ole Miss, Kentucky. I didn't realize they were starting SEC. I'm just kind of looking through some of the games. Arizona State, Mississippi State could be decent. That's actually an interesting game. I mean, Mississippi State's not crazy, but I'm kind of surprised they're playing. All right, I mean, the biggest game of the week is Michigan, Oklahoma.
Michigan. Oh.
Right now, Michigan's.
I have another big game, so keep going.
Right now, Michigan's 14th, Oklahoma's 18th.
Give me. Where's it at?
It's an OU.
Give me OU.
I'll take OU too. I mean, freshman quarterback. Kind of the similar thing with Arch. Arch isn't a freshman, obviously, so even more of a case somewhat going into a place like OU. I mean, any Power 5 school really. Power 4. Sorry. To play a ranked top 25 team. I mean,
In his first real, obviously he started last week, but first real comp
yeah.
as a starter, and he's 18 years old.
I mean, he looked good last week too, but I'll take OU in this game. Material looked great last week. 400 yards, 3 touchdowns.
KU Missouri.
Say no competition, but KU Missouri.
KU Missouri and Missouri.
I mean, I wasn't going to talk about that one, but
Well,
we can.
it's I personally think game day should have been there.
I completely disagree.
It's the biggest rivalry.
yeah,
that
but
it's
it's a
playing that
bottom tier SEC school versus.
Almost ranked. I know it's.
I mean, yeah.
I'm gonna go. Give me Missouri.
To be honest, I haven't watched much Missouri this year.
The one game.
The one game. I do know they were finished pretty low in the SEC. I mean, KU's look good both games.
I just think
Obviously,
the game
against
means
some
so much for
competition.
Missouri. At home.
Yeah. I don't know. I'll go Missouri too.
All right, NFL. I have Cowboys, Eagles, and Philly.
I'll go Philly.
I will as well.
Coming off the Super Bowl.
The only
I
thing
think
for me,
Phoenix-
I think the Cowboys cover. The line's 8.
Yeah, I don't like that line. Okay, so I think they cover. Well, I don't think they cover, but I think the line's absurd. 8.5.
I think we've seen it every single season. Last year the Chiefs won it, obviously, but the defending champ always comes out sluggish.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just I don't think the Eagles will come out and dominate like everyone expects them to.
Yeah, I'll take the Eagles though.
Chiefs at the Chargers on YouTube on Friday night. Oh, I guess it's not at the Chargers, it's in Brazil.
In Brazil.
Whew. Give me the Chiefs, but
Yeah.
it'll be a close game. I think it'll be a great game. You Chiefs?
Yeah. Chiefs.
Sunday opening slate: Buccaneers at Falcons.
I'll take the Bucks. I just think they're the better team.
I think this will be the weird upset of the week.
I can see it.
Just rivalry
What's the spread on that one?
2.5 Tampa. I like that line a lot for both teams. Either team could cover, obviously, but
Yeah.
that could really go either way. Bengals at Browns.
Bengals.
Give me the Bengals by line is 5.5.
Yeah, I bet on that. I think I'm 99% sure I bet. I got a week one bet and I put in like a month or two ago.
Dolphins at Colts, and this line is a push. Indy by 0.
I'll take the Dolphins, and I get a bet on that game right now.
Assuming this app isn't the reel isn't messing up here, because that's weird. Yeah, give me the Dolphins.
Well, here's the thing about the Colts, though. I know we all say Daniel Jones isn't good, but Daniel Jones has won games in his career, and the weapons are decent. So, I mean,
If he just doesn't mess up,
yeah, if he limits mistakes, the Colts, they will not be the 31st worst team in the league if Daniel Jones comes out and plays decent. I mean, in that year they made the playoffs, Daniel Jones wasn't a crazy
He just
good.
played fine.
He just played fine, and they made the playoffs. So that's really what it is.
Panthers at Jags. Give me
I'll
the
pick the Jags.
Raiders at Patriots. Patriots by 3 is the line.
I-
Jags by 3.5 is the line, by the way, on that.
I was picking games yesterday because I do like to pick them with my family. That was a game I struggled with.
Raiders at Patriots.
Yeah, I think I ended up picking the Patriots.
I'm gonna go with the Raiders here.
I'll go. Yeah, I'll go Raiders too. What game were we talking about?
The
spread
push.
was
Dolphins Colts.
It's 1.5 on DraftKings, so basically a push.
Cardinals.
Actually-
oh, go ahead.
The Colts are favorited on
Okay,
DraftKings.
Yeah, I would go ahead and. Cardinals at Saints.
I'll
I
go
think we're gonna
Cardinals.
both go with the Cardinals there. Yeah.
I bet on that spread. I know I did 6.5 on DraftKings.
Yep,
I mean, that's
6.5.
absurd to me.
I don't know. Maybe the Saints can do what they did last year. Steelers at Jets. Steelers by 3 is the line.
I think I took the Jets yesterday. I'll take the.
This is so hard because the Jets could come out and look terrible. Obviously, it's week 1, so I can say this about anybody.
I do think an interesting storyline about the game is that both QBs know the other team's defense
Yeah.
because I mean they practice against it for a season.
But the defense also knows them.
Right. So yeah, I mean I think that's just an interesting storyline.
Give me the Steelers by 2, 3. Give me the Steelers by 3.
That's
The exact
three.
line.
I'll take the Jets. I don't know about that one. Yeah, I'll take the Jets.
Giants at Commanders. Commanders by 6 is the line.
I'll take the Commanders. Spread.
I'll take the Commies. Don't know about covering. Maybe they'll come out slow, but they'll
I'm not a big fan of some of these spreads in these games this week, but it is week 1. I mean,
Titans at Broncos. Broncos by 8 is the line.
that's what it is in here too.
Give me the
So,
Broncos.
Yeah, I'll take the Broncos probably to cover.
49ers at Seahawks. 49ers by 2.5.
I'll take the Niners. I mean,
Yeah. That'll be a good game, though. Really good game. Lions at Packers. Packers by 2.5 is the line. Give me the Lions.
I'll take the Lions too. Upset.
Technically, yeah. And then Sunday night, Bills, Ravens at Bills. Bills. What's the line on yours? Because this says Bills by 0.
The Ravens are favored in mine. It's 1.5.
Give me the Ravens. That's definitely a homer pick. I would think about it more if it wasn't.
Hold on,
the
you
Ravens.
need to do Texans Rams
What is that? What day is that?
Sunday.
All right. Where is that at? 12 o'clock or what? I don't see it at all.
3:25.
Is it just not on here? That's weird. Okay, what the heck?
Ravens and Bills is Sunday night, right?
Yeah, I just don't see them. Am I missing them?
No. Yeah, it's 3:25.
Huh.
Yeah. Let me make sure you didn't miss any other. Well, count how many are on there.
Well, there's
There should be
16.
16.
4 games, 4 by 3. There's 12 games there. 13, 14. Okay, that's the only game missing.
Okay, so Texans Rams at LA.
Ooh, give me the Rams.
I'll go with the Texans here.
You didn't say Bills or Ravens.
Okay, yeah, now on that one. Bills, Ravens. Give me the Bills. Only really reason I'm saying that is because it's at home. That's about all I got here.
That'd be a fantastic game. Vikings at Bears. Bears by 1's the line.
I'll take the Bears.
Yeah.
So, see on mine, the Vikings are favorited.
I don't know what this one uses.
But the spread is 1.5.
All right, there's the picks.
So, really the only...
Upsets.
So, what were we different on? Did you take the Vikings?
I took the Bears. We were different on Falcons, Bucks,
Bills, Ravens.
Bills,
Rams,
Ravens,
Texans.
Jets, Steelers,
That's about it.
Rams, Texans. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll keep track of that throughout the season so we can see.
I'll tell them my bet for the week.
Yeah, let's hear the bet.
Put this one in a while back. Okay, well, first of all, put Brock Bowers to score over 10 touchdowns at plus 500. I bet on the Jags over 8.5 wins. That one doesn't matter. Okay, here's the week 1 one. Bengals to cover 5.5, Cardinals to cover 5.5, and Broncos money line. That's plus 356. And I mean, we kind of said these are locks. I mean, but there's definitely some more games in there I'll consider betting on. Chiefs are fit. Yeah.
All right. I'll be back next week for a kind of review of the week 1. So thank you guys for listening. We'll see you guys next week, and Mount Fizu.